Good morning and welcome to Sober Readings for Monday, August 4th. From Daily Reflections, Seeds of Faith. Faith, to be sure, is necessary, but faith alone can avail nothing. We can have faith, yet keep God out of our lives. That is from the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 34. As a child, I constantly questioned the existence of God. To a scientific thinker like me, no answer could withstand a thorough dissection, until a very patient woman finally said to me, "You must have faith." With that simple statement, the seeds of my recovery were sown. Today, as I practice my recovery, cutting back the weeds of alcoholism, slowly I am letting those early seeds of faith grow and bloom. Each day of recovery, of ardent gardening, brings the higher power of my understanding more fully into my life. My God has always been with me through faith, but it is my responsibility to have the willingness to accept His presence. I ask God to grant me the willingness to do His will. Today's reading from the 24 Hours book, The AA Thought for the Day. We in AA are offering a kind of psychological program as well as a spiritual one. First, a man must be mentally able to receive it. He must have made up his mind that he wants to quit drinking, and he must be willing to do something about it. His confidence must be obtained. We must show him that we are his friends and really desire to help him. When we have his confidence, he will listen to us. Then, the AA fellowship is a kind of group therapy. A newcomer needs the fellowship of other alcoholics who understand his problem, because they have had it themselves. The individual must learn to re-educate his mind. He must learn to think differently. So ask yourself, do I do my best to give mental help? The meditation for the day. And this is life eternal, that they may know Thee. It is the flow of the life eternal through spirit, mind, and body that cleanses, heals, restores, and renews. Seek conscious contact with God more and more each day. Make God an abiding presence during the day. Be conscious of His Spirit helping you. All that is done without God's Spirit is passing. All that is done with God's Spirit is life eternal. And the prayer for the day. I pray that I may be in the stream of eternal life. I pray that I may be cleansed and healed by the eternal Spirit. And the final reading for today is from As Bill Sees It, page 40. Material Achievement. No member of AA wants to deprecate material achievement, nor do we enter into debate with the many who cling to the belief that to satisfy our basic natural desires is the main object of life. But we are sure that no class of people in the world ever made a worse mess of trying to live by this formula than alcoholics. We demanded more than our share of security, prestige, and romance. When we seemed to be succeeding, we drank to dream still greater dreams. When we were frustrated, even in part, we drank for oblivion. In all these strivings, so many of them well-intentioned, our crippling handicap was our lack of humility. We lacked the perspective to see that character building and spiritual values had to come first, and that material satisfactions were simply byproducts and not the chief aims of life. That is from the 12 and 12, page 71. That's it for today's reading. Thank you for listening to Sober Readings. Until next time, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day. And as my friend Larry says, best day ever.